Okay, folks, this is a premium episode number
Bah!
80,
Bah, 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 bah!
70-something.
Brah!
I think first and foremost, we need to just get right down to it and address the biggest issue. I would like to make a formal apology to everybody for the sound being messed up on the last episode. I did my best, meaning I took a look at it for 2 or 3 seconds. And I couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
Stav was talking to the right mic. I set the levels right.
I think the problem was everyone who was mad about it. I was actually recording from inside of your mother's pussy, and I think that was the issue.
It's tough to get the sound right.
Yeah.
Inside
Because
of
it's
a
really
pussy.
hollow and cavernous.
Yeah.
So-
well, that would make it sound better.
No.
You
But
obviously-
it's soft flesh.
But you don't know anything
soft
about
pussy flesh.
either. You don't know anything about acoustics, or you don't know anything about pussy.
Don't you, motherfucker!
Probably both.
I just grabbed Nick by the fucking
did.
collar and threatened him. By the way,
Yeah,
guys,
can
you
we
couldn't
stop-
see.
I'm
Stav
gonna file
wishes-
an HR complaint.
Stav wishes he had a
is fucking
visible collar.
shaking. Nick is shaking by being intimidated.
Stav's never had a collar in his life. It's
I'm
just
wearing-
it's just
I'm
neck
wearing a
all the way
collar.
down to the 4th button.
He wears a lot of choker necklaces.
I do
these
wear
days.
chokers.
Just go to a job interview. They're like, "Do you always come to job interviews with your shirt unbuttoned like that?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" He lifts the bottom half of his face up. The guy's like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I thought you had your shirt completely open. I didn't realize you had a 36-inch neck."
Yeah, dude, my
Vertical.
traps are looking good. Thank you.
Yeah, that's not what I
My
meant.
traps are looking fucking shredded. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, mouse traps, more like.
Because there's cheese in them.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause you're filled with cheese.
That's not bad.
No, I do want to. I do want to make a formal apologetic statement, and I will be stepping down
From
from
the
my
DSA.
role. For my role as community organizer of Cumtown.
That's right.
I was on the Black People Committee. I was the head of the black
Make black people think we're cool committee.
the retarded Black People Committee, which is the most sensitive of all of Cumtown's special task force.
Well, aren't they also trans?
We get together once a week, and my job is to bring napkins and Mountain Dew Code Red. And that's what being an activist is you put all your energy into making sure you bring the right kind of snacks, and everybody does their share folding up the picnic tables at the end of the day.
Well, you will
We
also
re-
be doing
Yeah.
training, correct?
oh yeah, I will be.
Oppression.
Yeah, well,
Big dickery.
I looked up. Actually, believe it or not, and I only did a perfunctory search, but there is not a single offering of anti-racist training in New York City. So instead, I'm going skydiving.
What's important,
All I
guys, is that
said
we
was-
spent $800.
All I
on
said
this.
was that I was going to training. I didn't say what kind of training it would be. I'm going to learn how to skydive.
That's right.
And
In
I
the
rec-
sky, we're all the same.
Right, and I requested specifically a woman instructor to do tandem.
So you could feel her titties on your back?
No, we're going spider style.
All right.
Face to
Oh,
face.
nice.
face to face.
I said, put me in a baby Bjorn.
I want to feel the warmth of her pussy.
And I said, "Sir, we can't do that." And I said, "I'm an activist. I'm doing this because I said not cool things about Bill Cosby." So
Yeah. I just want to say for the record, the official Cumtown stance is that Bill Cosby is good.
yeah.
Well, no, we're
no joke.
no, we
Actually, the official Cumtown stance is like with your legs real wide open and your arms crossed. Your hat kind of askew
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
looking over your sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
That's
I
the
just-
official Cumtown stance on everything.
I want to publicly commend the DSA for protecting Bill Cosby from rude jokes. I think
I
that-
agree. He
I
should
think-
still have his Hollywood star.
I think that it's pretty clear that the DSA has firmly aligned themselves with someone who was never convicted
Yeah.
of 40
Yep.
rapes.
Well,
Ever heard of
to be
fucking-
fair, you got to think about all the people that joke hurt, which is all the people that already disliked the people in the photo. It was a weird coincidence
Yeah.
that all of the people that were affected by that joke somehow already had a bone to pick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what they were offended was just looking at the faces of people who were more successful than them. That was the actually offensive problem with that photo.
I guess.
You fucking nerds!
Now, here's the thing. None of those people want us coming to their defense.
Yeah, of course.
No, we're making things worse.
We're making things
Oh,
way worse.
Absolutely.
But we're
I don't
also
give a
allowed
fuck.
to say
Yeah, but
Here's
whatever
the
we
thing,
want to
suck
say.
my fucking dick, anyone.
Right.
Yeah, we're
That's my
Cumtown. We're
stance.
never gonna apologize for
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
No, everyone's allowed to say whatever the fuck they want. That was the thing that bothered me the most is like, I don't like defenses of the show where they say, "Oh, well, they're comedians, so they get a different set of rules to work with." And it's like, no, I mean, I shouldn't get a pass just because I'm paid lots and lots of money to
a
be
tremendous amount
professional comedy writer.
Probably the richest comedian.
No, the defense is that you're fucking joking. That's
Right.
it. It shouldn't be that you're joking in some kind of
professional capacity.
Where there's some authority to your jokingness. If you say you're joking, that's it. That's all that should fucking matter. Which is the way that adults behaved until like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And now everyone's a baby. And I blame Adam.
It's
It is
my
Adam's
fault.
fault.
Yeah.
Well,
He sucked off a lot of people and broke up a lot of marriages.
I don't know,
Sure.
man. I bet because I used
and
to
then I had
be-
to go to anti-oppression training where I met my second wife, Ariel Sharon.
when I was like a younger comic, I was like totally in the, why would you be offended by something? It's just fucking words. Just like,
Yeah.
don't be offended by shit. And then I sort of backed off from that because it's like, well, people can respond to things however they want.
You can't tell someone not to be offended.
Yeah, right, exactly. And you should be open to at least good faith criticism. But more and more, it's like, nope, I was right. Yeah, this is just bullshit. It's people leveraging false outrage to shit on everything.
Absolutely. But I do think, this is fucking. Everyone said this a million times. There's free speech, but there's also consequences for free speech. But it's the thing of like.
Then it's not free speech. If you're using specifically the term consequences.
What I'm saying is you can't just say whatever the fuck you want in a vacuum.
Bullshit. That's the kind of bullshit that
you can't just fucking run your mouth in public, insult people, and just shit not happen to you. You know what I mean? There's no protection over someone kicking your ass if you're like, hey, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Actually, there is protection. It's illegal to kick somebody.
But what I'm saying is like,
and it's good that we have that.
But what I'm saying is shit can happen. You can say things and there can be consequences. There's no way to shield you.
But there's consequences for like, fucking tapping into somebody's car. They might pull a gun out and shoot you in the face. There's consequences in that regard.
Right.
But to embrace like this
but what you're saying is correct, that it's becoming a virtue signaling
what
thing.
I don't like is that freedom from speech, it doesn't equal freedom from consequences, is specifically rhetoric that's used to argue against people that were at one point free speech advocates, I'd say, who eventually became, alt-right guys or whatever. But there's really nobody that's just like, no, I really believe in freedom of speech and freedom of expression anymore.
Right.
Those guys don't exist. And it's because of that stupid, like, webcomic line of free speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences, which is eerily similar to an Idi Amin quote, by the way.
I mean,
which is like, this tastes good.
Yeah, right. I will eat you. No, he said something like, I can guarantee you freedom of speech. I can't guarantee you safety afterwards.
Sweet.
But that's not what we're talking. I mean, all I'm saying is like, but I do have a problem with the people that get offended by this shit. That's what I'm saying. Is like it's innocuous shit, and it becomes what you were saying earlier, like. You're trying to show how fucking cool you are. You're trying to leverage it for something else. You don't actually give a fuck.
Okay, if rape jokes normalize rape, which I don't believe that they do, then why isn't it that fucking making comments about how freedom of speech or joking about how, freedom of speech isn't really necessary, or it's mostly a bullshit argument used by people that are racist or sexist or whatever to defend their ideas? How does that not normalize an attack on free speech or devalue the importance of free speech?
Right. I mean, I what do you mean? I agree with what you're
the
saying.
main problem is that it was Sexual Assault Week. And
right.
You can't post a picture.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is I agree with you.
I don't subscribe to the Discovery Channel. I don't know when it's Sexual Assault Week.
Yep, Shark. It was Gun Week.
Ever since, Michael Phelps is gonna race a rapist. Yeah. Michael Phelps is gonna race a guy getting chased by a rapist.
It's Sharking Week. We're going around pulling women's skirts down on the Discovery Channel.
I guess where I was coming at it from is just like, yes, there's protections from, getting your ass kicked or whatever, but if someone keeps talking shit, at some point, personally, if something offends me or if something makes me mad, I will act on it, and then I will face whatever consequences I get from that. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I
annoys
understand.
me.
I understand. I mean, it's not like, I'm not saying you should be able to, I mean, not that you
like some guy got a shit split for dropping N-bombs on a train, right?
That's
And by the way,
that's just something that's going to happen. That's
Right,
called
fuck
living
that
in the
guy,
world. You
yeah.
can't be expected to be protected from everything.
Right.
But like the idea, or not the idea, but these like constant arguments against free speech, or sort of like a weaselly way of saying like it's not really that important, eventually leads to saying that we should get rid of free speech. And that's that.
I see what you're saying.
That is the way that it feels like it's headed. No, but I mean, you were mentioning earlier the ACLU is 200.
Yeah, like 200 employees of the ACLU
Yeah, that's
signed
wild.
a thing saying that they wouldn't defend Nazis.
In an ideal,
which is like insane.
Yeah, you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want.
That's not like for them to say that we won't protect civil liberties.
Right.
Basically, like a public statement.
They are the people that need to be.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone in school learns about Skokie, Illinois in the 70s, and like that's like what you learn about when you learn about the First Amendment. How the ACLU, like Jewish lawyers on the ACLU, defended the Nazis.
Oh yeah, let's.
Proud Jewish.
You know what's funny? Rappers just say, like it's a point of pride to say that they have Jewish lawyers now.
Yeah, it's
that's
great.
in like every song.
That's always been that way.
Also, I just want to.
That's from like a mob thing though.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I got my Jew lawyer.
Yeah,
my Jew lawyer's gonna take a look at this gym contract for me, make sure I'm not getting fucked over on my annual rates.
I love Italians who just are like fucking, guys that work at a bank that talk like, like they talk like they're fucking mobsters. They're like, oh, I could take that deposit for you.
What, you mean they have a New York accent?
No, but like they make everything seem like it's fucking. they act like mobsters.
That's not a mobster accent.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about, you fucking piece of shit. Guys who talk like they're in the mob, pretend they're in the mob. They're like, yeah, I'll take that deposit, but one day I will ask you for a favor.
I think we should jail those guys. I don't like their tone.
I don't like the way they
jail
talk.
them.
I think you shouldn't be able to speak that way. That's the freedom of speech that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
If you have an accent,
you can't just have
you're going
any
to
accent
jail.
you want.
Oh, that's you can say whatever you want, but in the
point.
accents that I want.
Exactly.
We're talking African rape guy. We're talking Dundalk guy.
Yeah.
High pitched. Just kind of funny, but not explicitly gay, but sort of gay.
I guess
like
right. That,
like your voice, right? Your
like
normal
this?
speaking voice.
The only place that whole conversation should end is like, don't stop apologizing for shit. Just stop.
100.
Stop fucking doing it. Stop censoring yourself. If you're gonna make if there's off-color jokes you would make in private or behind closed doors, I'm not saying like go on Twitter and say things that your employer might see that would get you fired, but
don't be a fucking hypocrite.
Don't have one life where you're a woke activist person, and then another where you're secretly snickering at the fucking rape jokes or whatever. Because that just makes you a fraud. I mean,
100%.
You're not navigating your different social circles or whatever. Just pick one, and then do that.
You're a phony.
Yeah.
You're a phony ass motherfucker.
Right.
And we don't. You get capped around
Also,
here.
So we're gonna kill you if you don't do it.
Another point that I was saying earlier is that
you wanted to
everyone
fuck a man.
knew about Bill Cosby. It was on his Wikipedia fucking...
30 Rock made a joke about it in like
2012.
2007, dude.
He had a fucking bit on one of his comedy albums about Spanish
on
Fly.
On Just Shoot Me, there was like several scenes where Janice Dickinson just had his cum on her face. She would walk on the set with Bill Cosby's cum all over
his jello
her face.
cum, his gelatin cum.
But people were like, Janice, this isn't the Elliot's cum scene. She's like, this is Bill's. And then they're like, oh, right. And then people are like, what's going on? They're like, oh, Janice was raped by Bill Cosby. And then they go, oh, okay.
But honestly...
then they would just shoot the scene.
And then David Spade smirked into
That's
the
where
camera.
the title of the show came from.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, is somebody going to call the police? And they're like, no. And she's like, whatever, just shoot me. And then they would do the show.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't
Whoa,
realize.
dude.
That's a little bit of
Hollywood.
Hollywood insider info.
You know what's funny? Scott Aukerman has a scene in that show where he's just like, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
He's wearing like these weird yellow glasses. His hair is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Just to
In
go
the
check that
90s?
out, guys. Yeah, Scott Aukerman on Just Shoot Me.
Anyway, the whole Cosby thing started with a comedian making a Cosby joke.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Hannibal did it, bitch.
Yeah. So
It's us.
we're the most important people in all of
100%.
society.
You know how you solve rape? Jokes.
Every
time you hear someone got raped,
you gotta
make
a
fun
joke.
of them. Yeah.
And then you know that the district attorney is going to press charges.
Exactly.
If there's no rape jokes, they're going to sweep that under the rug.
Absolutely.
That's why Nick's barrage of Brock Turner jokes really brought him to justice.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude,
Barrage.
6 months.
Barrage.
All of my
How do you
Brock
say that?
Turner.
That's the rare time that the way you actually say it is gay, and you made it sound less gay.
Barrage.
Barrage sounds tougher than
But
barrage.
it's barrage.
You usually make things sound like the way barrage is normally.
No, I
Barrage,
always say-
Barrage sounds like the son of a Republican politician.
Yeah.
Barrage Trump.
one of
Yeah.
Sarah Palin's daughter's
Barrage
retarded
Romney.
sons.
Yeah.
yeah, Barrage Romney.
Yeah, this is my son Barrage. He was born in a bank vault.
You think Mormon? I don't think any Mormon fucks good. Some of them are good athletes.
No, I disagree, dude.
I think they fuck furiously because they're
The
virgins.
moms, like, I grew up around
They
a lot
all
of
they all
Mormons.
got either huge dicks or really tight pussies, so they just come immediately.
Ooh, Okay.
Because there's too much sexual friction going on in there.
And they wear
Absolutely.
magic underwear.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what the magic underwear is? Is that thing cam girls put in their pussies that someone controls?
yeah, the buzzing
That's
thing?
what Mormon underwear is.
Yeah, what's it called? The
Oh yeah, my son Barrage has a love ends
love ends. Yeah.
jammed in his ass.
So if you give him 25 tokens, it's gonna go for 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, I'm chiefly concerned with getting more tokens for my son. Oh, it's great. It feels great.
I've been turning Barrage's ass out on Chatterbait.
I've
for
been
about
putting
a
that
year
boy
now.
pussy on the stroll.
My son
For the
Barrage,
temple.
my son Barrage has been masturbating on cam recently.
Just politely beating off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we want
I-
to get his extracurriculars up so he can get into Brown. So
I think they
putting him
just
on
fuck
Chatterbait.
furiously. I can't see them trying different positions. This is a
Dude,
theory I
no,
have.
No, but like I was around a lot of Mormon moms because I had like Mormon friends growing up, and the moms had like a sexual energy about them, like a
fuck.
palatable sexual energy about them.
So you think they're freaky? No.
I think that
I don't think the men do.
I think that they sort of.
I think the men might like getting cucked.
I mean, they think that they're gonna inherit a planet when they die. I mean,
I thought
they're
that was
probably-
Jehovah's Witnesses. Don't Jehovah's Witnesses think they get an extra special little planet?
no, I don't know about
how about
Jehovah's
Jehomo's witnesses?
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! You fucking.
Knock on my door, bitch. I got one for you. I'm just sitting by the window with binoculars, waiting for the Jehovah's Witnesses of Bed-Stuy to come by.
Just black ladies, two black women.
Yeah. Good morning to you, Jehomo. What? My grandson's name is Jehomo.
That's a high priest,
do you know?
actually.
Yeah.
Jehovah
How do you,
Witness.
in the Black Mormon Church?
There's Jehomo.
Jehomo was my father. My name is Le Jehomo.
The Jehomo's not bad, actually.
Jehomo Sarnaev.
Jehomo Sarnaev.
Poor kid,
Free
dude.
him.
They're gonna kill
Free
him.
him.
They're gonna kill him,
Free my guy, Jehomo
Yeah,
Sarnaev.
dude. Poor guy.
Dude, it's all a setup. It's a psyop.
Who was the last person the federal government killed? Malvo?
Oh,
Federal
shit.
government.
Wasn't
I
that
don't
a
know.
federal
Free
execution?
Malvo also.
Because he
that
shot
white
people in
van.
multiple states. I thought Malvo.
Yeah, it was D.C., Virginia, and Maryland.
Oh, the DC sniper.
Yeah,
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 dude.
Who was black?
yeah.
And Cedric had a bit about how he's like,
He was
they got a
definitely
sniper.
white.
He's never going to be black.
Yeah. No, of course. That was
You
a
know
big.
that's not a
That was a
brother.
big moment for Anthony Cumia.
Yeah.
Was the sniper being black.
You're listening to the I Told You So show on the Black Crimes Network. It's just in Black Crimes. Yeah, I've never been. I think I've like looked at Breitbart maybe twice.
They
There's
had,
a
yeah,
Black
they had a
Crimes
tag
tab.
that said black
And the tabs. Yeah.
Because I came up with that whole Newsy thing and the Newsy Milo Association. It's like I didn't know he was racist or
Yeah.
whatever, and they're like, yeah, he wrote for the Black Crimes section.
Did you read his apology for that?
It's just like so redundant. Just
I mean,
call
that's
it
a perfect
crimes.
example. That's good.
Thanks.
Yes.
Nice. Did you?
That
did
guy's
you read
a
his
perfect
apology?
example. What?
Or it wasn't even an apology, but for the the video where he's singing "America the Beautiful" and then Richard Spencer and all the Nazis
how
are
funny
doing
would it be
Heil
if you
Hitler.
go on Breitbart and you click on the black crime section and it's like a guy putting mayonnaise on fried chicken, you know,
That sounds delicious, dude.
or like not talking in a movie theater.
There we go.
Yeah,
There's something there.
creasing your Jordans.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
I
tough.
don't know about that.
Yeah, man.
That offends
hurts.
me, dude.
That hurts.
Steve Bannon's like, damn, My man creased his jaws. That's how he talks. A lot of people haven't heard him.
Steve Bannon, yeah, it's true.
Why does that guy wear 12 collars? He wears collars.
He's very into
he wears
the double
button
pop.
downs
Yeah.
as undershirts.
He's got a neck like
I think
yours.
it's kind of not
First
a
of
bad
all,
look, dude.
You don't think it's a bad
I
look?
think it's kind of not a bad style. Sort of like a guy that works on houses.
It looks stupid
in Cape Cod. You know,
so you think
he's like still sort of he's like a kind of like upper class wasp, but he's still like
he's come from his
got a
blue-collar
working
roots?
class. I mean, Steve Bannon sucks in every other aspect.
Yeah. So
You
you heard it here
first.
Yeah, Adam loves
loves
Steve Bannon.
Loves him.
I like his style. I don't mind his style. I'm not saying his body or his face or anything.
Oh,
It's
you like
weird
his
that
body?
I look at pictures of him and you can hear his nose.
Like the whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His chin flapping in the wind. Fuck. But that guy, what was I gonna say? Oh, the black crime shit. There's a hilarious Opie and Anthony clip where it's like,
Oh, I bet.
Patrice is making the argument that like there's no black serial killers. It's all like white people.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
Cumia just goes on like some maybe not Stormfront, but just like some like basically some black crimes thing, and just reads off lists and lists of black serial killers, and like Patrice is just like has to answer for it. It's a great bit of radio,
Yeah.
much better than this.
Good.
Go listen to that, guys.
Good answer for that, Patrice.
Yeah. Well, that's the
May he rot
implication.
in hell, according to Stop.
Yeah.
Don't try and spin this on because you like Bannon, bitch.
I love Bannon.
You love Steve Bannon.
Yeah. That's my new thing.
Steve Bannon, more like Steve Dannon.
Ever since I left
because his
CBSA.
cum tastes like yogurt.
That's so weird. I was about to say the exact same thing.
Gannon?
I was about to say, how about Steve Dannon?
Woo!
Man, they're doing well. That's my hot stock tip, by the way, is the Dannon Yogurt Company.
Fuck
They're doing
Dannon.
well?
Their shit sucks.
I thought
dude.
Greek shit is like
Fire.
coming in taking market share.
Nah,
Well, do they own
days are
Oikos?
numbered. No, look, here's the thing.
Does Dannon own
With
Oikos?
all food shit, every food thing is a fad because ultimately you're here to die. So anything you eat is going to be bad for you in some way. So Greek yogurt was hot for a couple years. We're going to find out Greek yogurt actually not that good. They've been doing it with eggs for the last 40 years. Where
No,
eggs are good.
eggs are good.
Eggs are bad.
Milk
good.
Eggs are
the same.
good.
Eggs are bad. Eggs are good now. They were bad 5 years ago.
They're always good.
no.
Milk is
To me,
High
like
they're good.
cholesterol.
milk is on a 5-year cycle.
Milk
Yeah,
is bad now.
All
Milk
that
is bad
shit.
now.
Milk is bad now.
But yogurt's good.
But yogurt is
Greek
Yes.
yogurt's hot for a little bit, but I'm telling you, Dannon's going to make a comeback. The
Dannon,
healthiest
that
yo-
runnery, watery fucking
the
bullshit.
healthiest yogurt you're going to find, Go-Gurt, 2 years.
No, fuck Gogurt, man.
Something about that
This is
tube,
the second
baby.
episode in a
Fuck
row we've mentioned
Gogurt.
Go-Gurt.
That bullshit.
Wait,
I
what
hate
did Tom
that
say
shit.
the last one? You know
It's
when you got
warm
a
'cause
Go-Gurt
it's in your pockets.
Yeah.
it gets too warm when it's in your pockets.
Your Go-Gurts are fake. Your pockets are
Filled
filled with portable
tubes of
yogurt
Go-Gurt.
solutions.
The shit tastes fucked up. It's not thick enough. That's my chief problem with most yogurts. That's why Greek yogurt's the best. Faye forever.
I'm a Yoplait boy.
Ugh.
Just
Yoplait?
Peach
Yeah, yeah.
Yoplait.
Yo,
That shit-
I love Yoplait.
Yeah.
My
Yoplait radio.
My favorite yogurt is Yoplait.
I met
love-
this guy.
Yeah, I met this guy. He's actually one of the DJs on Yoplait Radio. Yeah, it's a yogurt radio station. They only talk about yogurt, which seems like it would be stupid, but it's pretty cool, man.
That guy, but he loves yogurt. I love it.
Dean, baby.
Oh, Dean.
Deansy, the Lyft driver, Playboy Radio.
Fuck, dude. I got half off on my lifts right now, dude.
Yeah.
Why?
You
I
got
don't
half
know.
off on a regular size
That happened to
dick,
my
too.
sister.
Really?
Yeah, she got half off Uber for like a month.
They're
She was
trying to
taking
win
like
you back.
$2 Ubers.
Did she
Good
get
for her.
raped?
Those like slaves. Yeah, that's the settlement for getting touched by a fucking Persian guy.
Yeah.
You get free Uber XL upgrades.
No, it's
Yeah.
just half off.
We're sorry
Yeah.
to hear your driver Abubakar raped you. Here's 50% off your next 3 rides.
My Uber
You're like,
driver.
Okay. Thank you. I guess I do need to go to the draft house tonight to see Wonder Woman.
My Uber driver took a call from someone named Baloo yesterday.
Hell yeah, dude.
The bear?
Now,
I
wait,
think
hold
so.
on. Important distinction. Jungle Book Baloo or Tailspin Baloo?
I would guess it was Jungle Book.
Damn. Tailspin Baloo's much cooler.
Much cooler.
He's got a hat.
Wow, they really cleaned that motherfucker up. They really assimilated.
Yeah,
Baloo
dude.
really fucking left his people and his culture behind.
Yeah, no, I mean he was like some African ass bear that lived in the jungle for some reason. They don't have bears in the jungle.
No, they don't.
That's like a forest thing.
Yeah.
And then he became a proud pilot.
Pilot. He got his pilot's license.
What's the fucking?
I think it was a divorce that got the pilot's license. That's kind of a post-divorce.
Oh yeah.
kind of
So
thing.
you think Tailspin
Here in-
Baloo is like midlife crisis?
Yeah,
Baloo.
yeah.
He's
Hawaiian
out there
shirt.
fucking.
He's wearing Hawaiian shirts.
That's
right?
true.
And
he's
the
probably
hat.
getting sucked off by otters, like cute little
No,
otter
he
bitches and
fucks
shit.
Rebecca, dude. Sexy ass Rebecca.
Who's Rebecca?
She a
Rebecca
bear?
Rebecca is the bear that owns the company that Baloo works for.
Yo, I'm about to Google image search Rebecca.
Rebecca's her
So he's
his
fucking.
boss.
He's putting the paws.
His girl boss,
Yeah.
dude.
He
Ooh.
puts that little
He's
nub
in that honey pot?
That
Bear penises are
that nub
hilarious.
on his ass is what he fucks her with.
That's a bear cock.
Yeah.
What do you think is the tail? It's actually the bear cock.
Have you ever seen a video of bears having sex?
No.
Adam watches
Actually, yes, I
not
have.
exclusively.
Not people.
Yes, it's people.
Not people.
And that's
No,
all
the bear
Adam watches.
The bear
Adam
cock.
watches Bear Force One videos.
Oh shit, Rebecca was sexy.
She
Yeah.
could
She
get
didn't
it?
even really look like a bear. She had like hair and shit. She was shapely.
Yeah,
I was,
that's the thing that bears don't have is hair.
people hair, you dumb motherfucker. Head hair. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't look like a bear to me. It's got hair on it.
She's got like a fucking hair down to her shoulders and shit. Damn, she is sexy. What's up, Baloo? Let's see what Baloo. Oh, damn. Now I'm coming on some hentai versions where she's got big ass titties
Yeah.
popping out the blouse.
Well, there's a bunch of them where Baloo's
Ooh.
fucking the little boy bear.
What?
That bear cub. I don't know what his name is.
Adam.
Oh yeah, with the backwards hat.
Yeah, it's kind
Oh
of
yeah.
it's kind of fuck. I don't know. I don't know if that's a boy or a girl.
It's a boy. There's a girl one with a bow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you seem to really know a lot about.
I'm just
bears
looking at a
fucking.
picture of it right now.
Should I be Baloo Tailspin for Halloween?
Yeah,
Adam, you can be Rebecca.
I'm gonna be Costington,
Who's Costington?
the gay tiger that's the nemesis.
Hell yeah, dude. We got our Halloween costumes going. I'll be Baloo.
Costington has a cool mustache.
Are we gonna do a three?
Let's do what we just talked about. You can be the gay little bear. I don't care. You can be Rebecca or the gay little bear.
What if?
I'm gonna be Baloo.
What if you go as Caitlyn, I go as Bruce, and Nick goes as the
You know, it'd be a
Olympics?
great costume for
That's
you,
good.
Stop.
Yeah.
If you made your head Diglett and your body Snorlax, and it's a Diglett coming out
Coming
of
out
a
of Snorlax's head.
yeah,
Seems
that-
like a lot, dude.
yeah, but that's what you look like.
I could be
You could be
Snorlax.
Kirby.
I can't just be Snorlax. You
could
gotta
be-
throw that extra burn on top of Snorlax.
Yeah, with your Diglett ass head.
I'm about to dig
You're fucking
my
Jiggly-
cock in your ass.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff's cute.
Jigglypuff.
That was fun, dude. Singing that all the time. Jiggly.
Wait,
Oh,
could,
Clefairy?
could all Pokemon only say their name? That was like the only thing they could do, or some of them could
Meowth
talk?
could straight up talk.
Yeah, and he was like from Jersey.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
when
pe-
are we gonna get this fucking ash faggot's ass? We're gonna like now. Watch your language.
It's a
This is
kid
for
show.
Yeah. You fuck you, queer.
What are you gonna give up the cheeks? You
Yeah.
fuck. What was the girl's name in Team Rocket?
Rebecca. All cartoon girls are named Rebecca.
Rebecca O'Neal from the Ninja
Team
Turtles.
Rocket were the bad guys.
Yeah, there's the gay guy
And
with
then
purple
Ash and
hair and the
Misty.
sexy bitch with red hair.
And then Brock Turner.
Yep.
Brock.
Yep. Brock used. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget the bad guys' names.
It was Team Rocket.
Yeah, but I don't remember their names.
Jesse was one, I think. Was the guy, or maybe the girl was Jesse.
And then Jesse and then Joyce.
Jesse Joyce. They were both cowards.
The coward Jesse Joyce.
Suck on my dick.
No, you know what it was?
Because I am
It
gay.
was Jesse and Joey. It was Uncle Jesse and Uncle Joey.
Yep.
Did Joey ever fuck in that show?
The
Was
puppets.
Jesse put it down with sexy ass
Joey
wife.
fucked the puppets
Yeah,
that he did.
There's an episode where Michelle walks in the room while he's fucking a woman doing Daffy Duck voice.
Daffy.
Yeah,
Gaddafi
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if it was Daffy
Muammar
or Donald.
Gaddafi Duck.
Does he do Daffy or does he do Donald?
I think he does Donald.
I'm busting it out.
That's good,
That's
dude.
pretty good.
That's
Nick.
more meatwad then.
I'm gay. I'm gay as meatball. I'm gay. I go to the bathroom. Oh my god. I like to take my... Adam, you dumbass can't do meatball. I like to take my dick. No, bitch. I loop my dick around. Your meatball sucks dick. Into my ass and then I come in my own ass. It feels good.
I didn't part about coming out.
No,
I can't
bitch,
do it.
you
Yeah.
can't.
That's embarrassing. I can do Carl. That's the only one. I
Do
can
Carl, bitch.
can't
Do
do
it
any
then.
of
No, go ahead. Do it.
All right.
Oh
yeah, that's good. That's really
Yeah.
good.
I love watching
Bitch.
you blow it.
Tell me
dude.
something to say.
Hold on, everyone. I got to interrupt this this joke that's happening. With the worst impression.
It's almost as good as my horny Goku.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm horny. Fuck, dude, I'm gonna get it one day.
Horny Goku.
Horny Goku.
I can do Mickey Mouse.
That's
too.
Mickey.
Oh, I'm gay.
Well, Pluto.
Oh, I'm gay.
Oh boy, Pluto. I've got a dick in my ass.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, when I was like 11, greatest comedy in the world.
100%.
Going on Napster, downloading Donald Duck.
That
getting a
Donald Duck
blowjob.
jizzing? Yeah. Get a towel. What was the like? Yeah.
Get a towel.
That's a classic vid, dude.
Yeah. I remember I was sitting, I would laugh at that and go, damn, I wish I could come.
I wish I knew what cum was.
Yeah.
I remember I had no idea. Wow. Imagine this. When I was 11, I didn't know the phrase head. Can you imagine a world where I
You'd
didn't
never
know
heard
head?
that word.
I heard my dad say it.
Because there was no clear delineation between his head and his torso.
Yeah, that's true.
It was just fatly melted into his body.
And someone
The
said...
first time I heard it was my dad talking about Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was at a dinner party and he was drunk and he was like, he got head from a fat Jewish girl.
Just a point of pride
He's
for
like,
your
so
father.
what? It has nothing to do with his
We've
job.
all been there. We've all gotten head from a fit Jewish girl outside of our marriage.
that's how South Africa became a country.
Some of us have even given head to fat
That's
Jewish
not how you
men.
do the accent.
That's how we get into the country.
That's how I do the accent.
I can do the
Hear
accent.
them?
Nobody cares what you can do.
I love to rape.
You already had your one. You had your one chance to do an impression on the show, and you fucking
Of
blew it.
Carl?
Carl was so
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, what
Wow.
does
That's
Carl
James
even-
Brown.
Carl doesn't even make that noise.
No, he doesn't.
Not for you, gay.
What's like a thing that Carl says?
it's funny that you said that because you're a freaking idiot there.
There we go.
That's more
Damn. No warm up. Off
Yeah.
the bench shooting pull up 40-footers on your ass, dude. How does that feel?
I haven't even seen that show in like 10 years.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
You know what you're good
Shut
at
up.
is
He's
fucking.
No, it's too low.
Oh, yeah. Hey, go ahead. You show him how it's fucking done.
Tell me a line.
No.
Okay.
Remember,
No.
do it yourself.
Yeah, do what
unprompted.
Nick just did.
If
God
I
damn
listen
it.
to
You're such
No.
YouTube,
No.
I can do it.
You know what you are is a diva.
I'm not a diva.
With a
You're a
little
diva.
ass cock.
I called Nick a
You got a
diva the
little
other day.
penis. Yeah.
So what? That's my new defense.
So what? So what is really fun to say when someone burns you.
Yeah.
Like-
So what?
I love that. I love that Simpsons episode where
I'm gonna start doing that.
where Jimbo is like, "Oh, nice pajamas. Did your mommy buy them for you?" And Bart's like, "Yeah, who else would?"
Yeah. Shouts out to the Simpsons.
Yeah, yo, if y'all ain't heard of the Simpsons,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta check that shit out.
Coming
dude.
through with the fire echoes in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty-
Scott Ackerman's one scene in
Scott
Just
Ackerman's
Shoot
one
Me.
scene, one shoot me. That racist part of one of the many racist, hilarious parts of Opie and Anthony.
That one scene
The
of Patton
Simpsons.
Oswalt in King of Queens where he doesn't move. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
No.
Where he's
Where's
just
that?
not acting.
Yeah, he's just in the background the entire scene, just standing completely still. It's pretty funny.
There's a fun episode of King and Queen since we're talking about this where a woman thinks he's literally a
Yeah,
lesbian.
people were asking if that was like deliberate or whatever that he's doing it, and I feel like if you're not in a scene, you don't have any lines. It's probably very easy to just sort of zone out. and
yeah.
Oh,
forget that you're being filmed.
He was probably doing a bit.
And
though.
then when they edited it, they were like, "Oh fuck," and they just left it in.
yeah.
There's that Three's Company episodes where you can see John Ritter's balls.
Can
Oh,
you?
Yeah,
awesome.
And the editor just like fucked up and left that in.
Apparently, the old guy in that show would fuck all the young actresses because
Did
Ritter
he?
was a
That
nice
old guy?
I'm like that.
What?
I'm like an old guy that fucks.
You take advantage of Hollywood starlets?
Yes.
Oh,
My
That
man
is-
Weinsteining on these hoes.
it's rape week. Like,
More
Huh?
like
Show a little respect.
Harvey Weinstein's. What's steez? Is that pussy?
No.
Steez is like what's that? Your steez
Style.
like style.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's my Steez.
That's
Joke
my Steez.
rescinded.
Also, there's a tea company called Steez Teas, and it's very tasty.
There's also Tease
another
tea.
wreck.
Tease tea is great too.
I don't fuck with Teez Tea.
Why?
I've never heard of it. And I
It's
don't-
in bodegas
and I don't
everywhere.
like it.
Best iced tea company.
Honest tea.
So is it just the Weinstein thing, or is it, I guess Ben Affleck also?
I think Ben Affleck touched some butt cheeks or something. I wasn't following.
Was
it.
a groper.
I mean, I'm sure he did something bad. He looks like he would.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah,
He's attractive,
it's just like,
and that makes me
a
mad.
couple people are gonna get called out this week, and then people will care about something else next week. That's how it's gonna go.
Then there's gonna be a mass
Weinstein went
shooting.
to Europe for.
I think we're probably. Here's my guess. It's gonna be mass shooting, rape,
Stephen Paddock.
hurricane.
Stephen Paddock, innocent.
That's right.
Well, he was never convicted. So.
That's right. He deserves to stay in court.
Alleged.
You know who is?
mass
You know who is guilty? His Filipino girlfriend, the real mastermind.
I've been there,
Was she
brother.
Filipino? She was flip.
I think so.
It's cool that they spell their heritage with an F.
Yeah, F and the country with a PH.
Yeah. Too
Cool.
much. Too
That
much.
rules.
Too much bullshit
Filipino,
going on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You ask me, I'm spelling it PHIL, and then I'm done.
Phil.
You've already lost. It's Philadelphia. That's where yeah. Where you from? Philadelphia. No,
I'm
it's
from Center City.
the Philippines.
Center City,
no,
Philippines.
it's called Philadelphia. You just don't know how to say it right because you're from the wrong part of Philadelphia.
Fishtown, huh?
Is that it?
That's a part of
Northern,
that's a part of
Northern
Philly.
Fisheries.
It's part of Philly.
Center City.
Center City and Fishtown.
you
That's
go
all I
fishing
got.
there? There's the fucking. I love anytime
The
I'm
Liberty Bell.
Anytime I'm in Philly, I love going.
Shouts
to
out Joel Embiid. Go ahead.
Anytime I'm in Philly, I love going to the art museum and watching people do the Rocky thing.
Yeah,
Especially when it's someone that like clearly lives there. They're Italian. They're wearing the outfit.
I love it.
They're in terrible fucking shape.
Of course.
That's the only cardio they've heard of is the Rocky steps.
Yeah, they want to exercise, but they're like, man, the only thing you could do to exercise is chase a chicken, eat raw eggs,
Yeah.
or run up the fucking stairs.
You listen to jazz in your shitty wallpaper apartment. You know, down on Passyunk.
Is that what it was?
That's a street.
He lived on.
Rocky?
Speaking of rape,
I
he
used to
does
know-
some
I used to
weird shit with Adrian in
I
that
used to
first
know.
one.
I used to know this.
Oh, yeah.
He like pulls a knife out.
That's problematic.
Yeah.
She's not comfortable at all. It's a
Well,
fucked up
She
relationship.
learns to love him.
Damn.
And she's sort of like retarded. I think it seems like at first. Paulie makes it seem that way.
You guys want to go to L.A. next week?
Next week I can't do,
All right.
but
Why?
soon.
I don't know. I just got some business out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
I'm putting a job out on that Korean guy.
Yo, let's start doing crimes together.
You got your court case?
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I have a year before I can.
Dog,
to
let's
file
go. That'd be
that lawsuit.
hilarious. I'm saying let's go to LA for like a week or two, do a show, fuck up that Korean guy, eat Korean barbecue,
Yeah,
hit the
dude.
beach.
I want to go to Gala Getza.
What's Gala Getza?
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's this fucking Mexican place. It's the best Mexican food I've ever had. in my life.
Where?
In L.A. Dumbass.
Where in LA?
Up your fucking ass.
Ooh, ooh,
not a
got his
neighborhood.
ass,
That's
got
not a
his
neighborhood.
ass.
That's not a neighborhood.
Yo, let's
got
go
it.
the
It is a
last 2
neighborhood.
weeks of February,
It's
maybe.
it's the widest neighborhood
to
in
LA? He was saying next week.
I gotta go next week.
You do have to go.
I don't have to, but I could. I pick up some freelancing work.
Let me see what my schedule's about. What's today's
maybe.
date?
We'll talk after the show.
I
no,
can't. I
we'll
have to
talk
work.
on the show to fill time.
Well, my girlfriend's coming next week.
Like, yeah, I have to work.
But she
Never
does
mind.
have flight insurance, so
Yeah.
she can get a refund.
Well, tell you what, guys, fans of the show, find out Adam's girlfriend's
No,
address.
come on.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were implying by mentioning your girlfriend on the show.
She's coming here from LA, so maybe I'll just go there.
Yeah, so figure out who she is.
You
and
guys
where
can
she
go. I
lives.
can't go.
Why can't you go?
The show actually finally did get picked up. People Talking Sports. Watch out for that if you're in New York. Watch it at Madison Square Garden channel.
Yeah, Stav is on a public access show.
Hey, whoa, regional sports cable. Thank you very much.
Oh, great. You're watching Sports Ball on WNYC.
Whoa,
right?
do not sports ball me, bitch. Okay,
fuck.
Richard Spencer.
I loved that Sports Ball was like a like a fun, snarky thing to say with all these fucking idiots, and then the tide's turned on sports ball, and the same exact people are like, actually, sports.
It pisses me off, dude.
No, now
a
like,
lot
Richard
of fucking
Spencer
nerds.
is a sports ball guy.
Yeah.
And all these
like,
fucking
Mr.
nerds.
Sports ball wants to tell us about racism in this country.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so funny to be a fucking white supremacist and not into sports.
And a fucking
That's the
nerd.
only thing about them that's sort of like they're like macho and like whatever. You're a fucking bitch motherfucker, and you don't agree with like, and you don't like people of other races. I don't get it. That's my take.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't. You can't.
Yeah.
You
You
don't watch
got 'em.
sports.
You got him.
That was always fun to watch.
I love making
Racist.
points.
It was always fun to watch. Shut up before I fucking
I love
slap
shut-
that gay ass little hat off your head.
I love shut. First of all, it's a great hat.
Ascot.
Yeah.
More like ass dick.
No, it
Ass
stands
cock.
for
Fuck.
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 Ass cock.
a sexy, confident,
A sexy.
extremely,
cockless,
totally cool guy.
That's
That's what ASCOT stands for.
other. Fuck. Tommy. Guy named Tommy. A sexy, cockless other Tommy.
All day.
Cool. Well done.
It's fucking weird. Anyway, look, I don't need to make points or think through the things I'm gonna say. What I'm saying is, fuck Richard Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Can't even get fucking sports right.
well, we started this one with fuck the left, now fuck the right. I guess where Cumtown comes out on the top, baby.
That's right,
Yep.
baby.
You think we're in the center? No, we're actually above.
We're
Above.
above
You said
everyone.
about Andy-
On a balcony,
We're at
beating
the
off
top.
on
That-
top of everyone.
That Andy Milanakis tweet where he was like, just for the record, fuck the right and the left. I'm floating above this shit. Above all the ignorance.
That's my favorite.
Live
shit.
streaming on Twitch. Good for him, dude. That's the worst. You want to talk about oppression? Imagine being a pubeless 46-year-old
Yeah.
to live that
Does
life.
his cock work? Probably.
I guarantee you it's like a pristine 2 inches.
Oh man,
That thing is
He doesn't
smooth,
He
baby.
doesn't fuck. You don't think?
I bet you he fucks.
Milanakis probably finds some like
Oh, I'm sure.
He doesn't fuck
some
good.
15-year-olds that
But
he
he
fucks.
oh fuck, that's.
I'm not
hilarious.
making any accusations.
You just did. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
90 Milanakis fucks 15-year-olds, according to Adam Friedland.
Imagine the igloo of a pussy that's made Andy Milanakis and Brandon Wardell Eskimo twins. Imagine that woman
Some Zanny fucking Twitter
Yeah, yeah.
account.
Yeah.
just
Some
shaking while smoking a cigarette. My dad used to beat me. But I'm pretty popular on Vine, so things are working out, I guess.
No, it's like the kind of girls that have septums and show their
I got
asses
nothing
on
wrong with
Tumblr.
septum.
So the girls that you're into,
Yeah.
No.
All the girls
Yeah.
you were fucking
The
for the
girl-
last
the girl-
year.
the girls you go,
No.
Literally,
I have a
yes.
crush.
Tell me one septum.
I think I have a crush, guys.
Okay. Yeah. No, he would say he had a girlfriend every time. This is the only girl who's actually cool
guys, I think
and
I
is
have
actually his
a
girlfriend.
crush.
Yeah. Fucking bitch. They were all Tumblr bitches, and you know it, dude.
Damn.
I didn't have sex with a single Tumblr girl.
It's fall, and I am excited to fucking smoke pipe tobacco.
I got a pipe you can smoke, pal.
No, you don't. I wish you did.
Yes, I do.
You're both dickless, and you don't have an actual pipe.
But
Both
you
of
wish
us?
we had cocks so you could
No,
smoke them.
He is both dickless,
Oh, thank you.
and he doesn't have a pipe.
Thanks for sticking
But
up
you
for
wish
me.
I did have a dick so you could suck it.
Adam, you got a dick. It's just jammed in your vagina, and it belongs to
true.
somebody else.
I
For the
have
record,
a
Nick just
hermaph-
admitted he wishes he could suck my dick.
I have a
No, but I
don't
said
have
I wish
one.
you had a pipe I could smoke.
No. He said, "I wish you
I
did.
wish you had a-
You're both dickless and don't
If you
have
had
a
a
pipe."
pussy and a dick, would you? And you could fuck yourself with a pussy.
Of course
and a dick?
you would. Shut up. Who
Oh,
cares?
of
all
course
day
not.
long.
That shit's fucking
What do
gay.
you? What is
dude.
even the fucking?
It's gay to fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Not if it's in the pussy.
In
In the
your own
ass, it's
pussy?
gay.
No.
If you have a pussy and an ass,
I've done that. I've stuck my dick in my ass before.
Oh yeah, that's
Everyone's done that.
Yeah.
That's that's some 6th grade stuff right there.
yeah. And then my friends put their dicks in my ass, and
I
we
know.
take
I mean,
turns.
it's like yeah,
No, you
whatever.
do. You go.
It's just discovery.
What you do is all your friends, you get together, and then one of you goes pretzel time, and then you make pretzels with your dicks.
Nice.
You wrap all your dicks together.
You
in a
cover them in
pretzel.
honey mustard
Yeah.
sauce and
Yeah,
suck it
and
off.
then they come as the dipping sauce.
Yep.
And then you need a pee, and you go to the
And
bathroom.
then whoever,
together.
yeah,
you
whoever-
cross swords.
whoever gets hard, you go, Brian's gay.
And then you fuck him in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gay, Brian.
You put on an Auntie Anne's uniform and
Dude,
fuck him in the ass.
Fucking humor peaks at age 12. It doesn't nothing will ever be as funny.
Yeah,
as,
what's the thing with you jack off on a cracker?
Yeah.
You make
I mean, that's not
the last
humor.
But
Yeah.
why do boys 11-year-old?
I don't know.
I don't think they
boys
do
You're the
that.
one that
Wanna
had a
make
bar
it
mitzvah. You tell
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That's
What part of the
traditional
Torah is
part
that in?
Yeah. That's what the Torah is made out of.
It's jizz cracker.
Jizz cracker.
That's that wall, the weeping wall or whatever the fuck. It's
The
all
wailing
the
wall?
wailing wall. It's all
Yeah.
jizz and crackers.
Yeah, that's
So what's it?
right.
It's a wall that's like, oh God, I'm a wall.
Wait.
Oh God, I hate being a wall so bad. It hurts. I just want to sit down. Won't somebody please turn me into a chair? I hate being a wall. Oh God, why do I have to live this life being a wall?
He was sticking notes in me.
That's what it is, right?
The paper.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Oh fuck, dude. What? Don't people put little notes in there? Yeah. What is
Yeah.
that?
You put a wish or something, or a letter to God.
It's because
Some gay
the
ass
concept
shit.
of
God
a fountain that you throw change in is absurd
Yeah,
in Israel.
yeah.
Why would you?
That is fucking out of the question that you would throw loose change into a fountain.
the first person that suggested that got executed on site.
Right, yeah. Boom.
Well, that's what happened with the Palestinians.
They were like, yeah.
They were like,
They were all-
we're gonna go to war with you for 70 years.
They had that.
You
Those
animals.
machines that turn pennies into souvenirs. You get the mere mention of those is like the Holocaust.
A
Jewish guy,
It'd be
watching
great if
someone
they
do
have
that
one of those
cry.
in Israel. You put the penny in, you turn the crank, and then the penny just comes out exactly the same at the bottom, and you're like, oh boy, a penny.
It costs 50 cents.
Yeah, well, look, I got a penny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
What are you boys doing the rest of this day, huh?
I don't know.
I gotta get a haircut at 5:45.
Adam's getting his vagina shaved.
Nice, bitch. With your hairy pussy right now.
Well, you guys saw my pubes the other day.
Yeah, you have a very vaginal pubes.
You really
What do you
do.
mean vaginal? I just don't trim
Yeah,
my
pushed
it
out.
looks-
Your
it looks
pubes are
like a-
pushed
You
out.
guys trim your pubes?
A little bit,
I keep my shit fucking smooth,
I stopped.
dude.
I stopped trimming my pubes in when I was
No trimming
19,
whatsoever.
20.
No, I
No
can't.
trimming.
I
I
can't
just
do
let
that
that
shit.
shit
I
go.
just sweat so much, and it's a fucking
you
mess,
chafe.
dude. I smell. my
But the more you trim
your
it, the
cock
faster
smells
and
worse.
thicker it grows back.
No,
That's
it does
not
not,
true.
you fucking idiot.
Yes, it is
That is
true.
not true.
100%.
Nah, my shit gets so fucking sweaty and matted.
I hit it with a little fucking
I
the
don't
same
know.
shit I shaved my head with.
I think that my pubes are kind of like my power,
Your Samson.
my Samson. And if I lose them, also if you shave your pubes, and
Trim it with scissors.
well,
Give it a scissor cut.
I've fucked up a couple times doing that.
How so?
I nicked
cut
a
your
little
dick off?
skin,
What are you, a
cut
fucking
my
idiot?
entire dick off.
How did you fuck that up?
How, really? How,
I don't know. Because there's hair at the bottom of your shaft too.
Yeah,
There's
you pull the shaft up. You
pull the
fucking-
shaft up, and then
pull shaft
sometimes,
with the left?
I've nicked my dick a little bit.
You're
doing
going too
that.
close, man.
I
Get a
know.
clean trim.
I'm not
Scissors,
a professional
motherfucker.
barber.
Scissors. Who said you have to shave it?
I'm
like
not
Nick over
Vidal
here?
Sassoon.
Yeah, Vidal Sassoon.
I do razor.
You go
anything.
clean,
It-
smooth as a baby.
go
No,
clean
no,
bald?
No. I use number 3 and I fucking
Very nice.
trim that shit down.
What about your nuts? Do you give your nuts a different? I just kind of.
I just let that.
What
go.
about your asshole?
Nah,
yeah.
you don't understand. I'm fucking extremely hairy. So everything from my chest down to it loops all around. It's like a fucking carpet.
Right.
So no, I mean the amount of work it would take. If I trimmed any area, it would just look like a weird bald patch.
Yes, that's always funny when your balls are too clean. Your pubes are too clean for the rest of your body.
Yeah.
I have strangely long thigh hairs.
Doesn't it feel like your penis area is kind of cold after you trim?
No, what the fuck?
I feel
You're
like
wearing
it's like
clothes,
a nice fur
you
coat.
fucking idiot.
I feel like it's nice to keep my shit warm.
Everything you're saying is stupid as shit.
Also, the day you trim it and it's scratchy kind
make
of.
dumb
No one's
decisions.
saying fucking shave it, you dumb asshole.
I'm saying trim. Even
with fucking
scissors.
scissors.
Yeah, it gets itchy.
When you get a
still.
scissor cut on your fucking hair, it itches.
Yeah, the crabs are like, "What are you doing? This is our home."
Nice.
And then the warts are like, "Hey."
Uh-oh, watch out. Someone's got a bit.
Why
What's the
fuck-
third one?
Why the fuck are they called
And then the
crabs?
lice. You know?
Crabs
That is
were,
crabs.
crabs were already a food that we ate.
Yeah, I know.
And then they're like,
It's
oh,
messed up.
it's a new pube disease.
I think it's because
We're going to call it hamburgers.
Lobster.
No, I think it's because
It was
of
the guy that got fired from Joe's Crab Shack, and he was trying to do a dirty one on him.
Joe's Crab Shack is good.
Sully the
Never
I
been there.
fucking love that place.
That place
I love
is
when
good.
it's
Never
I
been
love
there.
when it's somebody's birthday at Joe's Crab Shack and
yeah.
they do the song for him.
What's the song?
It's your birthday. My man, it's your birthday at this Joe's Crab Shack. We talking about crabs. It's your birthday. Get busy.
Damn. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. The Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, fucking popcorn shrimp at Joe's Crab Shack.
Yes.
Thanks, Lev.
Yes, dude.
Pop that
I
shit.
love
when
that.
I was a
I love
pop that
popcorn
when,
shrimp.
when I was a young fat
I'll pop that
boy,
pussy for popcorn
when
shrimp.
I was a young fat boy and we would go to Joe's Crab Shack and I'm like, this is healthy because it's from the ocean.
Yes,
Eating
of course.
fucking fried popcorn shrimp.
Dude, there's nothing I love more than a nice fried seafood plate.
I miss being a
Woo.
desperately fat boy that didn't know anything about nutrition.
It's
You
a
weren't
great
fat, you were
feeling.
just a little chub.
It's a
no,
great
I
feeling.
got fucking fat for like
Were
2
you?
years. I got pretty fucking fat.
I was a little like baby fat.
yeah,
chub.
Shut up.
yeah. So a classic
up.
example
You
of
were
you
fat.
wanting to include yourself
yeah.
in any form of oppression.
How the
or
fuck do
something.
you know
It's
what I
You
look
know,
like in
bitch.
6th to 7th
You
grade?
were never
Yeah,
fat.
'cause you were
I've
fat.
I
seen
had a
that
belly.
picture.
5
A
pounds.
fucking
overweight.
belly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
I had a little
slap
baby
you.
fat belly.
Yeah,
I am going to
you
slap
don't
your
understand,
ass.
Like I understand all the fat guy shit Stav does because like in my most formative years I was a fat
Sorry,
guy.
I don't want to fucking
That's
claim
why-
your oppression.
That's
I'm
why-
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm
Thank
not trying
you,
to, I'm
bitch.
not trying to fucking
Thank you. And
steal
check your
valor.
tone. Check your fucking
Okay.
sarcastic tone.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's why me and Stav are funnier than you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a
more
white Jewish
reasonable.
man. I am the most oppressed. A heterosexual white Jewish man is the most oppressed group in American society. We all know that.
Until you get past, then you get that free rape pass that you all get.
Well, apparently we can't be
So
doing
what's,
that
what's
anymore.
Harvey Weinstein gonna do now?
I guess
Oh,
just
no,
rape
you heard
for
what
the
he said.
fun.
I guess he's just gonna be homeless, huh?
You heard
now
what
that
he
he's-
said.
Definitely not gonna
Now
be
that
a
he's out of
millionaire.
work, he's gonna man. Things
You
are
heard
gonna be
what he
hard
said.
for
He
him.
said he's like, now that he's got in trouble, he's going to use the rest of his powers to take down the NRA.
All right, do it.
No, he's not. He's going to sex rehab in Europe.
No, what he's gonna do is go to like Bolivia and just rape people there.
Damn, I wish sex rehab was a place where you get off heroin by getting your dick sucked.
Then I would get on heroin to go to
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
rehab.
That seems like a roundabout way to get your dick
I want to
sucked.
go to fucking food rehab, dude. I want to go to fat.
I'll tell you a
camp for
roundabout
adult.
way to get
There
your dick
probably
sucked.
is.
You enter one of those traffic circles and you hang your dick out of the window.
Ah.
And then you wait until a woman sucks it. Now that's a roundabout way to get your dick sucked, folks.
Woo! Nick Mullen, bitch.
Thanks, professional comedy.
Motherfucking Mullen.
It's funny. The further away you get from stand-up, the shittier you get at joke writing.
Oh yeah.
I guess I should do it just to keep myself sharp.
Yeah. I gotta start writing you bits, man.
I do too.
Yeah, we got our show coming up the 23rd.
I'm
Come
content.
out.
I'm content with a fun riff here or there.
Yeah.
You know, I understand what a joke is. I can do like topical stuff. Go do a show.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like I don't know.
I do like writing for a TV show. That shit is fun. I didn't think it would be fun, but
Oh
it's cool.
yeah, TV writing is the best job in the world.
Yeah. I might just try and get more jobs like that.
It's what it is professional snacking.
Right.
That's
yeah,
what the
with
job
riffing, with fun other
Right.
funny people.
You fucking just sit around, crack jokes, and eat gushers.
It rules.
You try new types of Trader Joe's snacks, and it's all healthy because it's all Trader,
It's Trader
Joe's.
Joe's.
What's hot on Trader Joe's snacks these days?
I love chocolate covered espresso beans.
Those
I
are
like
good.
I like
Ooh.
little toffee clusters.
Dude, speak that
Coffee clusters
chocolate
are dope.
covered almonds are in the it's healthy because it's blank Hall of Fame, dude.
Yeah, chocolate covered almonds are great.
Because almonds
Especially
buying
from Trader
themselves
Joe's.
are not even like they're good for
It's
you,
the
but it's
dark
like
chocolate
they're not
almonds from
even
Trader
good
Joe's.
for you.
yeah, they're
Nuts-
just, they're
nuts-
so high in fat and
nuts
shit.
are fucking bullshit. It's like I mean, it is good fats or whatever, but it's so fucking easy to completely like blow past any kind of calorie restriction just by eating nuts. Because a serving of nuts is like a small handful.
I have a serving of nuts. It's a small handful for you.
Yeah. Do you?
Yes.
What are you talking
Close your eyes, open your mouth.
You know what I wish you would serve? This country. Okay? I wish you would enlist and
First
lose
of all,
some weight.
you're talking to a man who entertained our troops in Japan.
You're
Yeah.
basically a troop.
I'm basically a troop.
I like to imagine Stav coming out on stage and they see how fat he is and all the troops just start laughing immediately. He's just crushing before he could say anything.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
They're like, look how fat he is.
You fat bastard.
yeah.
Like, guys, guys, I have jokes. They're like, shut up. Bring the fat guy back.
I'm just falling and fucking putting my face in pies and shit.
Dude down by the river, SNL.
yeah. Famous fat guy bits.
Dude.
Chippendales.
Dude down by the river.
Yeah.
Dude Van down by the river.
Do the samurai guy.
I love when comics go and do the USO tours and they start posting on Instagram, and with each consecutive post or subsequent post, you see them slowly start to convince themselves that they're actually in the military.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And it happens to every single one of them.
It's so funny.
Where the first one is like, wow, they made me put on a bulletproof vest. It's like, I could never do what these guys do. And then the next one is like, hey, they're letting me hold the gun. And the third one's like, I have so much respect for these men.
Death
and
to
it's
all
like,
Sunni and Shia.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Both of them.
And then the fourth one, it
Got to be
just-
safe.
Their
Cover
face,
all your bases.
Their face
Yeah.
belies that underlying emotion where they knew a part of them could have been a tier 1 operator, but the world needed a clown, and so they had to go into jokes. But they could have, I've been doing fucking push-ups in my room. I know I could be one of these fucking guys. If only I had grown up stupid and poor.
Yeah, with less opportunities.
Yeah.
And we're forced into this.
Yeah. Well, if only I could have been like all my dumb friends that I don't talk to anymore. Oh, fuck. I just got a text message. I think my cousin's pregnant.
Oh,
Oh,
damn
no.
shit.
No, but it just says, check your email, winky face. Why don't you just fucking tell me what's going on?
Damn, dude.
I don't like surprises.
No.
If you're one of my cousins that listens
Tell
to
her
the
I'm not
show,
claiming the kid.
First of all, stop repeating things I've said on the show to my mother. For starters.
Your cousins listen
Stop
to Cumtown?
snitching, bitch.
I don't think so. I think maybe.
Oh, dude.
Does your
Speaking of-
cousin's husband, the Korean guy, listen to Cumtown?
I don't know.
Speaking of
That guy
family
sounds
members,
cool.
speaking
Yeah,
of
he's
family
cool.
members
They're all
being
cool.
aware of Cumtown, when I was home, I was telling my mom I was like, yeah, it was like before we were gonna shoot. I was like, yeah, I got to get back actually because we're shooting. I'm doing a little web thing. She's like, oh, who is that with? The Cam Boys. And just hearing my mom go, the Cam Boys was one of the funniest things in my life, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even think she understands what cum
Yeah, my
means.
parents will sometimes be like, what? My mom would be like, what are the cum
No, that's your
boys like?
dad's voice.
No, shut up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we've been butchering it for so long.
Yeah.
Adam, I'm going to
It's me, your dad.
It's me, your father.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I set myself over that one, didn't
It's me, your dad, who has the same type of testosterone that you do.
Adam, I'm disappointed in you.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys just group text. Check your email, everybody, and everyone's like, "What? I don't see anything." Then it's like, "I'm having a baby." Yeah. So yeah, good. I'm glad your stupid check your email text back. I am such a spiteful person.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are.
yeah.
That just
Yeah, it's just a nice, fun
Pretty
thing.
normal thing.
She's trying to share. She's trying to share a happy
Pretty
moment
normal,
with you.
yeah, innocuous, happy
And the
things.
shitty thing is like I'm the kind of person that doesn't get to die at a normal age. I'm just gonna have to be 90 years old and complaining about
I think you
Everything.
might
the
die.
way people enter the line at Starbucks.
Yep.
Excuse me, it's over here.
Dude, don't worry. You will die.
I will
early.
die.
Starbucks sets the lines up real dumb at some of their places. Some of their
Bethesda held us
locations.
up, remember?
Bethesda, Starbucks at like fucking
It was popping.
8:45 at night.
Before we
Is
went
that where you
to-
saw the guy? The guy. right?
Yes. It was the same Bethesda Starbucks where we saw the guy with a fucking... me and George
beret.
saw a guy with a beret. Was that you or George?
No, you told me that.
Yeah, it was this fucking fat asshole wearing a beret,
Dude.
and black
Wait,
pants,
I was
like
in-
black felt pants and a shirt, a turtleneck. He was fat as shit.
You were in
It
the
was so
car.
funny.
You were in the car, and there were like the two Starbucks employees were like these two nerds that were working together. It was like a guy nerd and a girl nerd.
Uh huh.
And the guy was like, Yeah, so I watched about 4 hours of Naruto the other night, and the girl was like, "Oh my god, you're such a weeb."
A weeb?
Yeah,
You're making that girl sound too hot.
Yeah.
No, she was a dork. They were both such
but
dorks.
you did a hot girl
You
voice,
did do a
which
hot
is your
girl voice.
normal speaking.
Yeah, I
voice.
speak in hot girl. It's
Yeah.
fine.
My name's Adam, and I like to fuck guys.
You're such a weeaboo.
I love to get fucked.
What's weeboo?
I love getting fucked.
It's like an American.
Fuck my pussy.
I love to get fucked.
I like to get fucked by black guys.
Yeah, that was it.
When a black guy.
What was that character?
The Jewish girl?
Oh yeah. My name is. No, it's Madison Square Garden and
That's
Chelsea
right.
Pierce's Jewish friend Hoyt Skirmerhorn. Yeah, my name's Hoyt Skirmerhorn, and I love to get fucked by black dicks.
I love dicks.
Black guys have the biggest dicks.
I love black guys.
Oh my god, she's fucking a black guy. Does he have a bag dick?
We were in South Williamsburg in the Hasidic neighborhood. Nick and I just like at full volume being like, I love black dicks.
Yeah. Oh my god, black guys have the bag ass dicks. I love it. Yeah, I'm rich. My dad's rich, so I fuck black guys because I have bag dicks.
They got bag dicks.
Bag dicks.
It's
Yeah.
bag dicks.
Bagdax, baby.
We have such a good podcast.
Yeah, and you know
Please
what? We're
keep
not
donating.
sorry.
Show this to your friends.
No, we had a record number of subscription deletions after the sound fucked up, but mostly I think that's the fault of other people, and
Namely Josh Androsky. If
that's
I'm gonna
really
name
who
names.
I blame.
Yeah. And I also want to say it's kind of a weird choice of the DSA to replace Josh Androsky with Michael Richards, but
Yeah. I don't like his N-word stance, but I do like his open door policy.
Hilarious.
You know?
Horrible.
Come right in, Kramer.
Oh,
Adam's ass is kind of like the entrance to Jerry
Jerry's
Seinfeld's
apartment.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a guy who's screaming the N-word likes to
Can
just
barge in.
At any moment's
Yeah,
notice.
oftentimes men that I don't even know just shout the N-word into my asshole.
Wait, can you
It
yell
comes
the
out
N-word?
4 days later because the echo. 'cause
I love
it's so
getting
big.
fucked by slurs.
Ah, boys.
Well, we have fulfilled our contractual time allotment.
Cockbligation.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys don't hate this episode.
Guys, we have
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, also fuck them.
Fuck you, broke ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, how about this? I didn't need on mic, and I'm pretty sure the levels are fine for this one. So, mission accomplished.
Yeah, suck this dick.
I'm deleting.
We do have a special treat for you guys. We if you responded to that email about hiring video people, we already did that, and we got some in the pipeline.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
bitch.
yeah.
We
so
saw a little
We
first
DP'd
cut
Adam.
yesterday.
Stay tuned. Exclusive for Patreon subscribers. Remember, if you're a Patreon subscriber and you're posting the shit for free elsewhere, you're only stealing from yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you sign up, the website gives me your social security number.
Mhm.
And I know who's doing it, and I've taken out credit cards in your name.
Mhm.
So, there.
So
Yep.
do not post the video we're about to.
Nick just bought
show.
10 soda streams.
Don't tell them it's a video.
It's me and Nick with GoPros on, fucking Adam in the ass and mouth at the same
Well,
time.
It's not really a video so much as a PlayStation VR
It's a VR
experience.
game.
I use
Fuck Adam's ass. The
These are
game.
360. If you guys, you're gonna have to get PlayStation VR to enjoy the web series, which is an interactive game where I ironically have sex with my friend to prove a point.
for comedy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I gladly donated my ass and my throat to the pursuit of higher laughter.
We throated that. We used that little throat pussy.
Yeah.
That throat pussy.
Yeah, dude.
It's such a violent term.
We pinched Adam's nose back and all that.
Yeah.
He was like,
I would love to see you go to jail.
No, I'm just saving up
I would
enough money.
love to see you go to jail. All right, we're done for today.
all
Thanks,
right,
guys.
bye.